Tarkir brings us Dragonback Assault, soon to be your favorite kind of assault. We can ignore its cost because we're running it out for free. And when it enters, we deal 3 damage to each creature in each planeswalker. And when a land enters, we make a 4/4 dragon with flying. To understand how we get this for free, let's talk about the 3 Cascade children, living in Crashing Footfalls and Glimpse of Tomorrow. Of these 3 children, Glimpse has always been the child that tries to eat their own farts, even though Glimpse has the highest potential. That's because when we Cascade and find Glimpse, we shuffle away all of our permanents, reveal that many cards from the top of our library, and put all permanents that we find into play. Glimpse decks have always struggled to find permanents that are worth it, because unlike the other Cascade decks, Glimpse decks have always struggled to interact with the opponent. But now with Dragonback Assault, it both board wipes and makes threats, and is super good with Glimpse, because we make a dragon for each land that enters with Glimpse, and because our lands enter untapped, we can fetch for even more dragons. But it gets even better, because we choose how our triggers are ordered, meaning that we can board wipe first, before we create our tokens, and to make sure we win on the spot, we have Temur Ascendancy, giving all of our creatures haste, and for each dragon that enters, we draw a card. But it gets even kinkier, because we have Omniscience, allowing us to cast cards from hand for free. Likewise, there's one with the Multiverse, so we can play cards from top of our library. To make sure we have enough permanents for Glimpse, we have Wavesifter, making 2 clues for 2 mana, and Khalni Garden, which makes a token, and Leyline Guildpact, which comes out for free, allowing us to win with Scion of Draco as a backup plan. Now sideboard, we have non-creature hate, graveyard hate, artifact enchantment hate, and weenie hate. That is the deck. And now it's time to go see it in action. So off we go. Opening hand, we do have Leyline, but the rest of our hand is balls, them all. And this is better, we'll keep. We make a token, and we draw Ardent Plea. This could be Boros Energy. Play Voice of Victory. When it attacks to make 2 weenies. Should we just pop off here? Yeah, probably. Shardless Agent. Omniscience. Put out Scion of Pass. Opponent plays Seasoned Pyromancer, throwing into their Fledgling Graveyard. Or land. We'll swing for 4. And as long as Guildpact is out, our creatures are very protected. They bring back Flage. What's this on top? Dragonback Assault. We'll first swing for 4. Cast Assault. Wipe the board. Play land to make a dragon. And opponent concedes. Going into this for a too. Opening hand's not fast enough. We'll maul. This one's also kind of balls. We'll maul. And this, yeah, is fine. Opponent starts with Goddess Souls. We'll put out a weenie and pass. Oh, Ocelot Pride. We'll make a cat here. Oh, that's not good either. We're off to a very slow start. We just need 1 good hit to win. They give the monkey haste, and they give Voice of Victory haste. That's pretty kinky. Their tokens enter and trigger Goddess Souls. We got 9. But we really need a land here. Otherwise, they're gonna have lethal next turn. And that is land. Don't get your hopes up. If we can find some Assault, we can board wipe here. Come on. Oh my goodness. We board wipe. They destroy our enchantment at a sexy repressed rage, but before they do, we'll make a dragon. Happy birthday to us. Oh, plays removal. Taking out our dragon. And now it's time for us to start dragging these nuts. No more removal. That's fine, make 2 clues, and we'll pass. They play land good for them. We draw Scion, swing for 6, and a reshuffle is tempting, especially with 8 permanents. I think we can afford to wait. Uh-oh, haste. Seasoned Pyromancer. So go to 4. Who's healthy? We'll first swing for 6, and come on, something good for daddy. Looks good to me. We wipe again, and we make a few dragons. And because we have Omniscience, we play stuff for free, like Multiverse, playing that for free. Our poor opponent. Oh, they go for Flage, but we cast Subtlety for free. How wonderful! Playing against the most dominant deck in Modern and absolutely crushing them. What a powerful and inspiring start for us. And also the next bundling. Opening hand, we have Scion and Leyline will keep. And this looks like a Hollow 1 discard deck. Opponent draws and discards, putting 2 Vengevines in graveyard. Dang. So they cast 2 creature spells in a turn. They'll come back for free. And they play Hollow 1. Luckily we have Scion. Opponent cycles, so they can deal 2 damage? Sure. Daddy has a plan. We'll play Shardless Agent, but choose not to cascade. And then we'll drain our opponent for 4. Opponent draws and discards, throwing a 3rd Vengevine in graveyard. And a Detective Phoenix. They use to buff Hollow 1. They swing for 6? Sure. More land. We'll swing back at opponent for 6. Play another agent. Opponent keeps digging to try and find a way out. They do cast 1 creature. Will they cast 1 more? They sure do. So now they have a nutload of creatures. That's a lot of creatures. But opponent's too afraid to attack. With a board this gummed up, you know how we'll solve this. Glimpse time. We have 10 permanents. Oh, look at this. We wipe and make a lot of dragons. We'll fetch. Crack a clue. Oh, but opponent concedes. Going into for time too. Opening hands far from perfect. We have Leyline the Void and Force, so we'll keep. No graveyard for opponent. They buff the root wall off and deal 3 damage to us. But then they pass. Who cases the Ambusher? They will us directly. Better us than Ambusher. They buff root wall off. Swing. And a free quesadilla for us. Oh, but they have another bolt. Another Ardent Plea. But we have no blue mana. One digs, plays a debt, and we take 1. That's not a land. Opponent swings. We go to 6. And there's a land, but it's a tap land. So if they discard anything this turn, they'll totally have us. They swing. We take 5. And we sack Leyline. Being at 1 life is not great, but we can combo here. May the power of God and anime guide us. We find Assault, wiping the board, and making 2 dragons, but we're still at 1 life. Oh, we have bolt. Okay. So game 3 it is. Going in 3 for 3. Opening hand, we have Endurance and Guildpact, so we can just roll something good. And we could be alright. Opponent starts with Mako. When they discard, it gets counters. Land. Ooh, Burning Inquiry. This could be great for us, because we'll each draw 3 and discard 3. Ooh, Scion. Ooh, but Phoenix and Vengevine in graveyard. Luckily we still have Endurance. Agent. We take 4. Oh, we make a sack Leyline. And we're land. We'll play Endurance now. Because we can't risk them getting back Phoenix. We take 4. And now 5. Ooh, Shardless Agent. We'll play that this turn. Number 3. And now it's time to chart. Holy shit, what? The next card was Omniscience. They discard a bunch, and now we're forced to chump. They give make a flying. We'll chump with Wavesifter. Ooh, Shardless Agent, so there's still hope. We'll first swing. In time for second shard. Find our last glimpse. Ooh, this is interesting. Life through Lizard. And now we have a net load of flyers. But being at 4 life is still rough. They have to win this turn if they're gonna win. Ooh, one discards. That's a great sign. Burning Inquiry. Discarding some more. Hollow 1. But unfortunately for our opponent, we have enough dragons for lethal. Oh my goodness, that was close. But what an epic nut. And also the next nutting. Opening hand, we have Garden. I guess that's good enough. We'll keep. Land for us. And opponent thought this is good for them. They take Shardless Agent. We only have 4 permanents out. I suppose we'll risk it. Ardent Plea. Not bad. We make 2 dragons. And they're definitely a creativity deck. I can pop off on turn 4. We draw Leyline, some crate, and make a 3rd dragon. Opponent makes a dwarf. And here comes their combo. Take a Darkon. We sack our plant. And now they're at 11. Not a super great spot to be in. We'll gain life every turn. We'll have to swing here. We lose 1 dragon. But our opponent has 3. And make another dragon. Opponent swings. We lose another creature. Discard another card. And opponent just passes. Or land. If we swing out here and they remove 1 dragon, we'll lose, but we gotta go for it. Swing with both. Darn it, they destroy one of them. We'll play a garden, make another dragon, but now we'll have to chump. Opponent swings again. We have to chump. Oh, and they reanimate an Archon. Yep, they have us. Darn, that was so close. Going to game 2, so we're in this first time 2. Opening hand sucks, we'll mull. And this sucks less, we'll keep. We'll make 2 clues. Opponent plays Ren to get back a land. Now, do we combo or wait? That's always a question, but I say wait one more turn and pray no discard. Opponent plays Fable. And then on our turn, it's time to combo. I guess that's okay. No Omniscience, play a second Scion. But if our opponent has creativity, they could really get us good. They discard Archon to Graveyard, make a Dwarf, and they do have creativity. And so we lose 1 Scion. We'll Surveil in our upkeep, trying to find a Cascade card. Omniscience, no. Oh, Force. Maybe we could bluff. We'll swing it red and pretend like we have something. Good thing we have a Lightning Bolt at the ready in case they block. Ah, shit. Opponent rails us for 11. They try to combo again, but this time we'll counter. And with this land, we meet our demise. Much sadness, but when glimpses the wrong cards, there's not much we can do. Now the next match. Opening hand looks stinky, but double Garden to Shardless Agent. That's pretty good. Oh, Wavesifter. Oh, with that blue. We may need to use Village. They've halved on our land. Sure. Play another Garden pass. Opponent plays land and passes. Now evoke Wavesifter. Wavesifter hits. We each get to filter. Opponent passes again. Land for us. Evoke again. Evoke happens. And as long as I don't know about Village, then our opponent's about to be pregnant. We each filter again. Opponent passes it again. But a wonderful surprise awaits them. Oh shit, I got the wrong land. Alright, we'll wait his turn. Now our opponent has to be panicking. They pass again. Have they accepted their fate? We'll play Shardless Agent. And then activate Village. Oh, Worm Chant. Okay, that's fine. Because next turn we have Ardent Plea. Opponent plays Nardi Narset. Trying to desperately dig for an answer. They find Fire and Ice. They'll probably try and tap down our land. What? They go for removal? Alright. Ardent Plea. Activate Village. In glimpse time. How fabuloso. Multiverse. Guildpact Scion. Using Multiverse. Cast Omniscience. They counter good for them. And since we're having so much fun, let's do it again. Not a lot changed. And unfortunately we can't draw cards. We'll empty our hand and pass. Oh, digs. Ooh, Days Undoing. They can draw 7 cards and we'll draw 1. That's pretty good. Oh, Worm's Chant. We can't cast anything. Ooh, Assault on top. But Worm's Chant means we can't attack, so we'll have to pass. Oh, digs. A new Naughty Narset, so they can dig some more. Oh, another Worm's Chant. But they'll run out of things eventually. Narset finds another Worm's Chant. And Teferi means we can't cascade anymore. Worm's Chant number 3. Once again, we'll pass. And make us discard. Opponent plays another Teferi. Trying to draw a way out of this. They draw 3 cards. Opponent passes. Daddy has a plan. We'll first hit them for 7. Make the next spell and counter roll. Cast Assault. Take out the Planeswalkers. Play land to make dragon. And then we'll pass. Fetch for more dragons. We'll swing. And take game 1. Going to go through this from 7 to 2. Opening hand's pretty kinky. We'll keep this. Double Guildpact and Gemstone. And now 2 subtleties. But if they hold up a counter here, we could be in trouble. Oh, opponent holds up 2 mana. Tapping our land? Sure. We draw Glimpse. We only have 1 more left in deck. Scary Teferi. We'll subtlety that. So we can just draw land here. We might be able to pop off. Oh, no land. We'll just suspend Glimpse and pass. But the fairy comes back. They bounce our token. And now we draw land. Oh, the fairy out. We can't cascade. I'll let you know how this turns out. And yep, opponent has his hard locked. So I must settle things in game 3. Go to game 1st, 1 time 3. Opening hand feels too slow. A mole. And it's also slow. A mole. I guess we'll keep. I can find a turn 2 Scion. We might have a chance. Oh, it's not Scion. Opponent passes. And we're not in a great spot. And there's Scion. But we should wait to hold up Force. Opponent passes. And there's a land. We'll see if we can get away with this. Play Scion. They go for counter. We counter the counter. And Scion hits. There's hope after all. It's 4. But our opponent did discard a Supreme Verdict. They might have another one in hand. Let's see if they wipe us. No wipe at Narset. They find their combo card. We'll have to make sure that Narset goes bye-bye this turn. But as to try not waste an attack on it, we'll go for Assault. Assault hits. Wiping Narset. Put our opponent at 4. Make a dragon. Opponent digs for a land. With them passes, they might have Worm's Chant. They sure do. So they can't play spells or attack this turn. Naughty Narset again. Looking for another Worm's Chant. But they find nothing? Oh, we have another Worm's Chant. Force negation, nice. They tried it again. They find Counterspell. They pass again. Oh, surprise, it's Worm's Chant. We won't waste our counter on that. Instead, we'll pass. Opponent board wipes go for them. We'll fetch. Make a dragon. And then swing for exactly 4. Ow, Solitude. They're making things so difficult. We'll play Scion and hold up Endurance. Fairy to Fairy. We'll attempt to force. They counter. We'll then flash an Endurance. Get rid of their graveyard. They balance Guildpact. Replay it. And finally, we reach the finish line. And finish all over our opponent's face. In a Sonic's match. Opening hand seems pretty fantastic to Daddy. We're gonna keep 3 permanents for us. Oh, black deck. They have Thoughtseize. Taking our Shardless Agent. Evoke Wavesifter. And pray for good top decks. Opponent pulls out Overload of the Ball Sack. Putting Felia's Titties in hand. So we'll try to flicker the Ball Sack. Another permanent for us. For now we must pass. Opponent was Gravitate. We'll Surreal. Ooh, more land. And still more land. Alright, play Ascendancy. There's Felia's Titties. Oh, and a Witch land. If they flicker that, they can take out our Leyline. Flicker Wisp. They flicker the land. And they flicker Wisp. Their Ball Sack flickers. And Witch Enchanter re-enters. To take out Guildpact. Ooh, Scion. Good thing Daddy got Xander's Lounge. Play Scion. Opponent draws out his Headness. Ascendancy draws us a card. We find another Scion. Play that one as well. Might as well swing. No, Solitude. And their Ball Sack can get back Solitude. When it re-enters on our end step, Solitude goes back to their hand. But they first put out Blowmasters, blowing our token. They're going after all of our permanents. Opponent puts Emperor Boners in hand, so that they can reanimate stuff. We lose Scion. Oh, that's not good. Probably our best shot here. We'll first Surveil. Bottom that. Draw and pray for something good. Assault, no. Darn, that one Thoughtseize really messed us up. You know, let's go to game 2. Go to game 4 and turn 2. Opening hand, we do have Guildpact in the Scion, so we're gonna keep. Time for Scion. Opponent plays Emperor Boners. Swing a Scion, and then send it back. Opponent plays Gravitate, and then they play their Wish Enchanter land. Oh, more land for us. We'll draw. Finding more land. Exile Graveyard. And they hardcast Witch Enchanter, taking out our Leyline. Ardent Plea. Swing for 4. Ooh, Salted. It's not like we're gonna shuffle away all of our permanents. We'll get 5 permanents. Please be good. Ew. I guess they're okay. Now no more cards coming to their graveyard. The Solitude's already there. So with Emperor Boners, they can get back Solitude. Flicker Wisp. Flickering their Wish Enchanter land and destroying our Scion. Wavesifter. We'll make some permanents. But until we draw another land and more Cascade cards, we're kind of in a bind. Their Boner gets bigger, so they get back Solitude. They swing for Nut Load, or Soul 15. They flicker Solitude. We find a third land. They swing for a lot. Oh, and they put us at 1, that's right. We can't even fetch here. I only have Blowmasters, yet they have us. Although, who could complain about death from a blowjob? So there we have it. Daddy thought Assault felt great. However, Glimpse is pretty unpredictable. It would be a lot easier if Violent Outbursts were still legal, and we could combo off at instant speed, but the deck still feels really close to being fantastic. And if the deck can get a few more new cards, then perhaps it will be fantastic. But Daddy felt the deck was still fun nonetheless, and I hope you big boys had fun as well. And now the giveaway. All you have to do for a chance to win is to comment and be subscribed. The winners of these cards here will be announced in the next video. Winners will also receive one of Daddy's hand-painted deck boxes, also available at decknight.com. And until next time, stay with Tech.